Picture this. You just crushed that presentation at work. Your boss praised you, your colleagues congratulated you. But instead of celebrating, you're lying awake thinking, when will they realize I have no idea what I'm doing? If this sounds familiar, you're not broken. You're experiencing something that affects 70% of people at some point in their lives. And here's the crazy part. The more successful you become, the worse it often gets. I'm going to break down exactly what's happening in your brain, why evolution set you up for this, and give you 3 research-backed tools you can use today. By the end of these 5 minutes, you'll understand why even Maya Angelou said she felt like a fraud, despite winning 3 Grammys and being nominated for a Pulitzer Prize. Let's decode this together. Imposter syndrome isn't in your imagination. It's a very real psychological pattern first identified by psychologists Pauline Clance and Suzanne Imes in 1978. They noticed high-achieving women consistently attributed their success to luck, timing, or fooling others, never to their actual competence. Here's what's happening. Your brain has a threat detection system called the amygdala. It's constantly scanning for danger, asking, am I safe? When you achieve something new, your amygdala freaks out because you're in unfamiliar territory. It interprets success as a potential threat. If people expect more from me, I might fail. Meanwhile, your prefrontal cortex, the logical part, is trying to make sense of the disconnect between what you've accomplished and how you feel. It creates a story. I must have gotten lucky, or they haven't figured me out yet. Research from the International Journal of Behavioral Science shows this pattern crosses all genders, cultures, and professions. It's not about being female or male, introverted or extroverted. It's about being human. Now here's where it gets interesting. Your ancestors survived because they stayed alert to threats. In tribal settings, overconfidence could get you kicked out of the group, which meant death. So your brain evolved to be cautious about your abilities. Better to underestimate yourself and survive than overestimate and get exiled. The problem? Your ancient brain can't tell the difference between getting kicked out of the tribe and giving a presentation at work. It treats both as survival threats. Here's the aha moment. Imposter syndrome often shows up when you're growing. It's not a sign you're failing, it's a sign you're pushing beyond your comfort zone. Maya Angelou, Albert Einstein, Tom Hanks, they all reported feeling this way. Einstein literally said he felt like a fraud who'd accidentally fool the world. The feeling doesn't mean you're incompetent, it means you're human and you're evolving. Tool number 1, the evidence journal. Start tracking objective evidence of your competence, not feelings, facts. When someone thanks you for your work, screenshot it. When you solve a problem, write down what you did. Your brain is terrible at remembering success, but excellent at remembering perceived failures. Dr. Valerie Young, who studied imposter syndrome for over 30 years, found that people who keep evidence journals report 40% less imposter feelings within just 3 months. You're literally retraining your brain to see the pattern of your competence. Want a research-backed tool? Check out the Clance Imposter Phenomenon Scale and related exercises at positivepsychology.com. I'll link it in the description. These are the actual worksheets therapists use, and they're game changers. Tool number 2, reframe your self-talk. Notice when you say, I got lucky, or they're being nice. Flip it. Practice saying, I prepared well, or I brought value. Research from Stanford shows that the language we use to describe our success literally changes our neural pathways over time. When you catch yourself thinking, I'm a fraud, ask, what would I tell my best friend if they accomplished this? You'd never say, oh, you got lucky. You'd celebrate their competence. Give yourself the same courtesy. For structured help with this, the Positive Psychology Toolkit has specific exercises for disputing negative thinking and building positive self-talk. I'll put the link below. Tool number 3, share your experience. This might feel counterintuitive, but talking about your imposter feelings actually reduces their power. A 2019 study in the Journal of General Internal Medicine found that people who openly discussed imposter syndrome with peers experienced significant decreases in anxiety and self-doubt. Why? Because isolation feeds imposter syndrome. When you share your experience, you realize everyone feels this way sometimes. Suddenly, you're not alone in a sea of confident people. You're human among humans. Start with one trusted colleague or friend. Just say, hey, I've been dealing with imposter syndrome lately. You'll be shocked how often they respond with, me too. Here's what I want you to remember. Imposter syndrome isn't evidence that you're not good enough. It's evidence that you're growing, that you care about doing well, and that your standards are high. The goal isn't to eliminate these feelings completely. Even the most successful people experience them. The goal is to recognize them for what they are: outdated survival mechanisms trying to keep you safe when what you really need is to keep moving forward. Start with just one tool today. Keep that evidence journal. Reframe one negative thought. Share your experience with one person. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe. We drop psychology insights like this every day. I've linked all the research and tools in the description, and drop a comment below. What's one accomplishment you've been downplaying? Let's celebrate your wins together. You're not an imposter, you're in progress, and that's exactly where you're supposed to be.